Good morning. Today we're here at Target. We're going to check out some of the prices, some of the things you guys have asked about, and check the shelves. Let's get to it. So as soon as we come into Target here, we've had a couple comments over the last couple weeks. People are still having trouble finding Ensure. You could check out Target. I will say though, they are pretty expensive. I think these originals, these are in the wrong place. They should be down where they're $8.49, so they have gone up. They were $7.99, now they're $8.49, and that's for the original, but they do have them, and they have some cases of them. Some people have asked about the Premier Protein and that you haven't been able to find those either. Yeah, I mean, they're very low. They are still $7.99. You only get 4 of them, though. Okay, so Target usually isn't the place that you really want to buy produce. I will say the produce always looks pretty good here. They do have the Good and Gather oranges, 3 pounds for $5.59. That's pretty high. You pretty much find them for $4.50 at Kroger, or sometimes $3.99 at Meijer. They do have these single oranges for 95 cents each. These do look really good. They do have the Clementine Cuties, $4.49 for a 3-pound bag. That's about the same as it is everywhere. Where we start getting a little expensive is the Honeycrisp apples, 3-pound bag for $7.19. That's a little outrageous, but they're $1.89 a piece. If you want to buy a single Honeycrisp apple, $1.89. That's nuts. They're out of the Fuji apples for $4.79. That's a little high too, but like I said, we normally don't buy our produce here at Target, but you know, sometimes you can find a decent deal. This is the cheapest that we've seen, the 4 packs of Chobani yogurt. We've gotten a lot of comments on these, and they have a good variety of the 4 packs, only $3.89. Now, we did have an issue a couple weeks ago with them. You know, make sure that if you come here, you do take a picture of the prices, because a lot of the prices the last time we were here haven't been changed yet. So I'm not going to go over all those today, but I will say I would just take a photo so that you can take it up to the register. So if there's any problems, that they give it to you for the right price. They do have some of the biscuits in, which is kind of surprising, but we have been seeing them come back. We saw a lot at Kroger, but they are $2.59 a can at Kroger, $2.39 here, so a little cheaper. It does look like they have plenty of Philadelphia cream cheese, which as we saw for a few months there that we weren't able to get it in. We've been seeing this more and more, but we have been getting comments that some of you guys haven't been able to find some still. So I guess it just depends on where you are. There's no price tag. Oh wait, here we go. $2.19 for the 1 block of the original Philadelphia cream cheese. $2.39 at Kroger, so a little cheaper here than there. And the little tubs for $3.49. That's about the same price as everywhere. 99 cents for 12 eggs is a pretty good deal. Now, people, I know that eggs and dairy is a lot more across the country. We do live pretty close to dairy farmers, so I'm assuming that is why we're able to get all the dairy for a lot cheaper. A couple weeks ago, we saw that they were completely wiped out of bacon. They do have bacon now. Let's see, 16 ounces, so it is 1 pound. 1 pound of the Oscar Mayer thick cut. Most of our comments of people who love Oscar Mayer. I'm not a huge fan, but it does seem it's gotten a little cheaper here, because this is like 9 something at Kroger right now. It has fluctuated, but yeah, it's a lot cheaper here. And you can get the 22 ounce pack for $9.79. That's a pretty decent deal. They do have their Market Pantry thick cut bacon. Of course, that doesn't look all that great. Looks like it's been sitting there a while. $4.49 though if you find it fresh. And if you just don't feel like going to another store, we have gotten this meat before, the Good and Gather meat, the 80/20. It is 2 pounds for $10.99, so that makes it $5.50 a pound. And you know, yeah, it's not the cheapest, but if you don't feel like going to another store, or if another store is not close to you that's cheaper, it is good meat, I will say that. We have been getting a lot of comments on Reynolds Wrap aluminum foil. I will say it does seem like it's gone up some. Yeah, because it used to be $3.99 for the 75 square feet. Now it is $4.89. So yeah, that's a little more. They do have a sale here on, well, this is some kind of baking paper. Unbleached, chlorine-free parchment baking paper, $4.66. Yeah, we do seem to have a lot of aluminum foil. Plus, you can get the Up and Up Target brand for $1.99. That is only 30 square feet, though, so that's not much. There's no price here for the 200 square feet. But yeah, we do have some. I know this has been an issue. We've gotten a lot of comments on aluminum foil, having trouble finding it. Target is another option. Target is also a good option for containers. I know that we've gotten a lot of comments on containers that you haven't been able to find the ones you like. Ziploc is a good brand. You're going to pay, well, actually, $2.79. That's not a bad deal because we've seen these for like $3.99 at Family Dollar. So, yeah, it just goes to show that a value store may not be as great of a value as you think. And these kind of things, you know, these are what we come to Target for. And they definitely have a lot of options. We have gotten some comments on refrigerated creamers that they've been really hard to find in some of your stores across the country. I will say that Target does have a decent selection. I don't buy refrigerated creamer, but you know, I'm not sure of the prices, but you can see them here. Target is an option though, where you might be able to find them. Someone had mentioned the French vanilla, the Coffee Mate, $6.89 for a big, huge container of it there. So that don't seem terrible. They do have a variety of deli meats back, and we saw that this was completely empty a few weeks ago. And we talked about the Good and Gather. This was pretty much all they had. These are $2.99. It's only 9 ounces. Let's see what the Oscar Mayer is. It's funny because it looks bigger, but it is actually 9 ounces also. So it's the same exact size as the Good and Gather. $4.19. So a little more. But if you like Oscar Mayer, we're not huge fans of Oscar Mayer. We like Hillshire Farm and Cons. Good and Gather, though, I've heard that that's pretty good for deli meat. We haven't tried a lot of Good and Gather brands, but here's Hillshire Farm and Cons. Actually, this is one of our favorites here. This is also 9 ounces for $4.19. I would definitely get this one over the Oscar Mayer, although it is the same price. And that's a pretty good deal because we did see that this was up at Kroger for $4.99. And that's crazy. I can't believe that's gone up. It was $3.99. And now it's $4.99 at Kroger, so Target's definitely the place to get it. They do have the Good and Gather cheeses. Let me know down below if you've tried the Good and Gather cheese from Target. It is $2.19. I've had a lot of comments on Uncrustables lately. We saw they were completely wiped out a couple weeks ago, and they pretty much wiped out all over the place. They are still $3.79 here. Now that's only for 4 of them, so that's, I don't know, that's pretty pricey, but you know, at least they have them in, not many. So I would check around, check your local Target. Might be able to get them there. They also have the bigger boxes here, 15 of them for $12.49. So that's a much better deal. So as we can see down here that they have some of the other Jimmy Dean breakfast meals that we haven't been able to find anywhere else. But they barely have any of the ones that people ask about. They do have some of the breakfast bowls, which we've heard is really good. I've still never tried one. I usually get these, the biscuit with the egg and cheese and sausage. 4 count for $7.39 is a little high, but at least they have them in. We've seen that they've been getting wiped out again. So somebody a while back was wanting me to check out the Garden Lights Muffins. Well, I finally found them. They haven't had them here forever. It's supposed to be a healthier option. They do have the blueberry oat, the banana chip. It's $5.99 for 6 muffins, and they're individually wrapped, so that's nice. At least you can keep it in the freezer and keep the ones wrapped up. So we have gotten comments on the Kodiak waffles and pancakes. $4.99 here. We've seen them as high as $5.99, so that's another pretty decent deal here at Target. So we see that some of the Good and Gather fruits, the frozen fruits, have gone up in price. I wouldn't be surprised if these pineapple chunks have gone up to, I don't know, they might still be $2.79. It's hard to tell because there's been a lot of things that they have not been able to get the prices up because prices have been going up so fast. I will tell you that these dragon fruit chunks were $3.99. Now they're $4.19. The strawberries here, the sliced strawberries, were $4.19, and now they're $4.29. So it seems like everything has kind of gone up 10 cents. You can get the whole strawberries, the 4 pounds, 64 ounces for $10. And to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what these were before. I feel like that's a little high, but I'm not sure. And if you want the triple berry blend, it is $12.99. I know that that was $11.99 before because I've bought this. It's been a while, but that has gone up $1. So we were at Kroger yesterday, and we saw that the Entman's donuts were $5.99. Now, they had a sale on them at Kroger this week, but after that sale, they're going to be $5.99. $4.39 regularly here. Wouldn't be surprised if that goes up soon, nor will I be surprised if the Entman's little bites go up too. These were $5.49 at Kroger for the regular price. The deal at Kroger right now is you can get 2 for $6, or no, you buy one, get one free. So if you buy the donuts, you can get another donut, one free, or you can get one of these for any of the Entman's products that I showed on the end cap. Buy one, get one free. So that's a pretty good deal, but if you want that, I would pick that up before Tuesday because that's when Kroger's sale ends. Also, today is March 20th, 2022, Sunday, to give you a little bit of reference. So Tuesday, that sale will be over at Kroger, so I would definitely pick that up. But regularly, they are $3.79 for these, the little bites, and then $4.39 for the donuts. So much cheaper on the regular price. Ooh, that was a lot to talk about, but we get a lot of comments on Intamin, so I kind of wanted to be thorough so that you get the best price. And if that sale isn't going on at your Kroger across the country, to let you know that you can get them at Target, and it seems like Target's regular price, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. We get a lot of comments that, oh, Target's not really that great at deals. I always seem to spend more money. You just have to know what things are going to be the best sale here at Target, because there are ways you can save money here for sure. This is kind of hard to believe, but it looks like Thomas bagels have actually gone down in price here at Target. We bought them a couple weeks ago. They were $3.49, which is cheaper than Kroger. They were $4.19. $4.19 for the regular price at Kroger, so $3.49 was a good deal. Now they're $3.19. Man, that's a great deal. I mean, way cheaper than it's been. We do see the chicken noodle soup, tomato soup, all the Campbell's 10.5 ounce cans have gone up. However, I don't really know what they're doing with the prices here. I don't have the time to go and check the scanners and all that today, but this is something where you are going to have to check each sticker to see which each one is. They don't do at least it's not $1.89 a piece like they are at Kroger. And they do have the 4-pack here for $3.79 where you can get them for less than $1. So that's a much better. They're $4.79 at Kroger's for the 4-pack. So that's a great deal. So if you haven't seen my last video, there are a lot of things in here that they haven't put price tags on. So you have to check to make sure that you're getting it for the right price. But take a picture because they have to give it to you for whatever. Well, look who's here. They have to give it to you for the sticker price. So I'm telling them, look at this. They still have these are still $1.49. That's not the right price. They're $1.99. They still haven't changed the stickers. Now it's been a month. I mean, this is ridiculous. $1.89 for the Campbell's Chunky. They have it for $1.59 still.
Did you check the price?
Do you want to? They love it when we do that. Let's do it. Since I have Jess here with me, now the mayonnaise here, they still have the sticker for $3.19. That should be $3.79.
Okay.
Let's scan it. $3.79. Now I told managers about this twice already. I'm done telling them about it. We should just buy this stuff and say, nope, that's the sticker price. Progresso should be $1.99, I believe. Yep, $1.99. They still haven't taken the sticker down for $1.49. Sorry, and another reason why we kind of wanted to do this, because we never know when we have new viewers, so I just wanted to show you live here. Plus, we got Jess with us, so I believe this is $1. I'm not really sure, but it said $1.19. Let's see what it is. Okay, $1.19 for tomato soup. That's good. Chunky, yeah, that's going to be, I think, $1.89. It said $1.89, but they have it over there for $1.59.
Yeah.
And I've told them to change these stickers for weeks, but no more. I'm done wasting my breath. One thing I wanted to show real quick is they have condensed their spaghetti aisle again. If you guys remember in the other video, the ketchup was down here, another aisle mixed in down there. That extended the spaghetti. Now they have condensed. It also originally extended here too, but they've had to take it down to just this small little section for one, so it looks better, I guess, because they're not getting any in. But they do have some of the Good and Gather. At least they have some. At least they have some. And it's only 85 cents, so that is cheaper than Kroger. Kroger's has gone up to $1.33, I think. It's 3 for $4. I don't know. These prices go up so fast, it's hard to keep up. So isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Now, I told you about that, right?
I think so.
Yeah, like, this is the third or fourth time we've been here. I've been here, where we've done the price checks. And it's like, take everything that I show you in here with a grain of salt. I really don't know what the price is that I'm showing, but some of this stuff is a better deal. See, it's hard for me to even say that now because I don't really know. Some of the stuff I'm showing you guys is mostly just to show you that they have the products in here, because we don't know what the prices are. I would have hoped that when we got back from vacation, it's been a month. 1 month and they haven't changed the stickers on the prices. I don't know. I don't know. Some of the things that I can tell you, they have changed the stickers because they've lowered some of the stuff. Like this peanut butter right here was $5.99. That's 28 ounces. They have 2 of them here for $11.39. That is the same price. But I think it's funny, like this went down a dime. And we saw that the bagels down here went down 30 cents. What I will tell you is, like I say in every video, always check as they're scanning your stuff to make sure that you're getting it for the price that they have on the shelf. They have to honor what's on the shelf. They have to give it to you for that. So make sure that you're always checking when you're up front and you're paying for your stuff, because I hate to see somebody leave spending more money than you thought you were going to, and then you get home, you check your receipt, and you're all upset, and you're like, well, $4 or $5 isn't worth going back to the store. Oh, yes, it is. So like this 38-ounce thing of ketchup here, they have it for $2.79. Now, I haven't seen that anywhere for $2.79. Anywhere you go, it is $3.79 unless there's a sale. Now, we don't really have too much time to check anything else at the price scanner, but I wouldn't be surprised if that is more, probably like $3.19 or something. I mean, it may be $2.79, but they have to give it to you for the sticker price. And I wish they would get on this, because it's got to be frustrating for people who are getting these things. I guarantee you some of them are going up to the register, they're paying for all this, and then they realize when they get home how much extra they spent. So I don't really know what else to say in this video other than I'm just going to keep checking on some of the things that you guys have been looking for that have been missing across the country, because I don't trust any of these prices. Now, this Del Monte for $1.29, I can tell you that did go up, and when we checked it, and some of these were still $1.19. However, who really knows? The only way to really know is to just take every one of your things and check the price scanner, or just don't do that and take it up to the front and then just take photos of what you see on here, because they have to give it to you for that price. And I really don't know. Oh, they do have more rice in than they had the last time I was here. Lots of it. I know we get a lot of comments that you guys have had trouble finding beans and rice. They do seem to have a good amount here. I do feel like they raised the price on these. These were $1.99. Now they're $2.19. So maybe it could be employee shortages. Maybe they're having trouble getting around. But I'll tell you what, I look around, I see a lot of employees here. And, I mentioned this to managers. I would think, that they would get on that, but I guess they didn't. And just keep your eyes out. I believe this rice cerrone went up too. I'm not really sure. There's so many products that I've done here that have gone up or not. 99 cents a box though, $1.25 at Kroger. There have been some people that have been saying that sugar and flour is going to be going up here soon. I gotta say, I haven't noticed a real difference in that lately. $2.49, or no, $2.49 for their crystal sugar, but $1.89 for the Good and Gather sugar, the granulated sugar there. They do have flour, $4.49. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know. We usually get the gold medal brand. We get the bigger one. I got a really big one time at Sam's Club, and that'll last us a year. But they do have the Good and Gather brand. 5 pounds for $1.99. So I'm not going to go through all the cereal, but I wanted to show you something funny. The price says $3.79 on here for the family size Cheerios, for the General Mills multigrain Cheerios. So here, and they must not have noticed, I guess, regular price $4.19, sale $3.79. So this is something they haven't changed the sticker, but they slapped a sale on here. The regular price here should say $4.19, and the sale should be $3. Oh, Lord. This has been quite the adventure in Target today. I don't even really know what to say. They have coffee. I don't know how much it is. They don't either. I will say that the Folgers here looks a little cheaper than the regular price at Kroger. I don't know if Kroger has a sale on it right now. We didn't check that out yesterday. $9.19, which that is up from $8.99 originally. Let's see. The Colombian, I guess they're all the same. The one that's always a little more is the decaf. We got a longtime viewer that always drinks the decaf, so I like to point it out for her. They do have the party size Cafe Bustillo, $14.69 here. That is cheaper than Kroger. Kroger's is like $15.99. And this does seem to be the cheapest that I've seen on the Taster's Choice coffee, the Nescafe. We have gotten comments on this, but the comments have been the Colombian. They only sell the Colombian at Kroger. Man, it's like $11.99 for a 7-ounce thing of it for the instant coffee. So I don't know. It's pretty expensive. So people are really starting to catch on with the crackers and everything, because we're not being able to find them at Kroger or Meijer. You know, we're having to resort to come to places like Target, Aldi, some other places. That's why they are so low, because people are coming in and they're just buying them up because you can't find them. Can't find them in the grocery stores. They did not have the original Ritz the other day, although those are the right price. I remember I checked those on the scanner. These club crackers, some people have asked about them. They say they don't taste the same anymore since they switched brands. $2.59 a box here, though. I believe they were $2.49 on sale at Kroger, but they didn't have many of the original. They had a ton of the multigrain, but I know this is the one everybody looks for. And these kind of things have just shot up at Kroger lately, like these Belvita things. I used to get these, but then they got really expensive, and I was like, never mind. But you can see here, they're $3.69. So they've been a little over $4 at Kroger. And we saw at Meijer that they were about the same price. I think they were $3.79, but you know, as we can see, it's a lot less, and they're selling out of them. We do get a lot of comments on the Kind bars. I never really, people just mention Kind bars, so I never really know which ones to look for you. But they do seem kind of, well, this is a 20 bar pack for $15. Comparatively, that doesn't seem too bad. However, for the 6 bars, it is on sale for $7.49, but that is up from $6.99 at Kroger that we saw. So it's a little more here, but they do have the Good and Gather version. Now this is only 4 bars for $4.39. I have no idea what these are like. I've had a Kind bar maybe twice in my life. They're okay. I'm not a huge fan, but I know a lot of people like them, so I wanted to point it out. So they do have the Nature Valley Crunch bars here. This is something that we continue to get comments that you've been having trouble finding. They do have them at Target. We saw that they were pretty low at Kroger and a lot more expensive. They were $3.29 for a 12 count, $2.99 here, at least for the time that I checked on the price scanner a couple weeks ago. So they could be the same, maybe not. I don't really know, but they do have them here. They still haven't changed the Mott's apple juice either. They still have the price for $2.69. That is $2.89 when you go to the price checker. However, you know, that's what it is on the wall, and that is what they should honor. I completely agree. We got a lot of comments that they should give it to you for that price. I completely agree. Absolutely. And I am going to try these Good and Gather peanuts, hazelnut, blueberries with cocoa drizzle. I don't know. They just look pretty good. A little pricey, but I'm gonna check them out. Probably let you know what they're like here. It all sounds pretty healthy until they add that cocoa drizzle, but it's funny that Coca-Cola products have been $5.79 here at Target forever. I mean forever, like months. Now they're for a single 12-pack, they're actually cheaper now than it would be to get a single 12-pack at Kroger. Now Kroger's usually has a sale to where you can get them a little cheaper, not much. But a regular 12-pack of Coca-Cola is $6.49, so yeah, you're going to save a little bit. We are back from Target. I got to say, those prices are kind of weird. Some of the stuff seems pretty high, but a lot of it is just kind of out of whack. I don't really know how else to say it other than check your prices when you go to the register to make sure that other Targets aren't dealing with the same issues. I tried the Good and Gather Kind-like bar. It's kind of the same thing. It does seem to have a lot more chocolate than the Kind bars, which I kind of wish it had a little less chocolate. It's good. I think that's what makes it really good. But the blueberries are good. It's pretty decent. So yeah, it was cool to see that some of the things were lowered, like the Thomas bagels. We noticed a couple other things that looked like they were a lower price, like the Kodiak waffles and pancakes that some of you guys have asked about. $4.99 seemed like a pretty decent price considering we've seen them for $5.99 at some other places. So just gonna have to play it day to day. I'm curious to see once they get all the stickers up how much higher the prices are. We really don't know. We're kind of in a state of confusion at Target right now with them not being able to change the stickers. So I don't know. That could have something to do with employee shortages. I really don't know. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today at Target. With all that being said, we are out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.